Hey everybody, welcome to the Cozy Farmhouse collab. So this collab is done by Becky again, just like my last collab. And basically what we had to do was create a farmhouse, and I got really inspired literally the minute she announced the collab, and I'm building this literally 3 days after she announced it. There's not even a final date right now, but I'm just that excited. I had to get into the build. So the plan behind this house was really the modern farmhouse as we're working on right now with that roof I seen on TikTok, and I had to use it. Like, I was obsessed, and that was what gave me the whole idea. And then like massive modern windows up the top, which I actually couldn't get to work with these dormers either. They just wouldn't work. So you will see me cut and then they'll be done. So I ended up just using the sleek bathroom shelves for the dormers, and the one on the garage is also a bit stiff at the minute, but that glitches out when I just make it a flat roof as well. So it's very modern, the farmhouse, and then the rest of the farm is not as modern. It's like the American red barn, and this is kind of like an actual horse barn, but then there's like a little field pasture area on the chickens are behind the barn, and then there's a little cow. I try to keep it quite modern at the front of this, and then the rest is more like actual outback. So this is like the little arena. And then that other little place is a little garden. And now stuff for kids for playing. I did end up adding only one kid's bedroom. Obviously, I have to say this is a very expensive build. I think it's but I was just like really wanting to build, and it is a 64 by 64. And there is like a little like place where you can do laundry if you want, and there's a fireplace, and then I ended up adding like a little office area into there as well. And then upstairs I actually stopped just at this moment here. I did stop because I couldn't figure out what to do with all the space, because I never build in 64 by 64 lots, and I couldn't get that design to work with spandrels, so I just used like arches, and I think it looked fine. The barn apartment and main house interior. Right now, this is the next day because I think I was like 5 hours in this build. Yeah, this build took me the longest. It's probably the longest build I've ever done, and also this is the longest video I've ever made. I cut down 4 hours of recording to make this an 8-minute video, and I still think it's a bit long. So this is where the actual office is. I think they're from Parenthood, these little like wooden sticks. I feel like they cut them down to make little dividers. Oh, I also added the woodwork skill in here as well. And then I have a couple of pots as well. And oh, there's also the dance floor. Whatever, I just didn't really know what to add. Like, it was such a big space. And then moving upstairs to this apartment. It's only a 1-bed apartment, and they ended up adding little like dormer windows onto the barn because there's no windows at all in the barn. And it's actually a really nice apartment. Maybe it's like the little grannies living with them. Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know what you think the story of this building. I kept this quite traditional, kind of like dark woods, cowboy vibes in here compared to the actual house. The modern house is modern. I kind of felt like it was just a bit dated in here. Like it was kind of like maybe they took stuff out of the house before they renovated it. So now this is moving now into the actual modern house. I started with the kitchen and over the view. I kind of think this island is actually a bit tight because I ended up adding shelving units behind it. finishing touches in bedrooms now, we're moving into like the sunroom area. I ended up just having a little piano, a couple of plants around, and just a little one outside. That's basically all this place was. And then in the hallway in between is the dining room. I sped up the bathrooms really fast because they're bathrooms, they're kind of boring. Then this is like the actual garage, and I ended up using that garage kit. I honestly forgot about this kit completely. What do you think? Should I have left that like little wood table in the middle of the floor? Like random, I liked it, but then at the same time I thought it looked better, like closed up. I added like a little bit of scrap pieces in around and just a lot of dust. I also added that like mold from, I don't know what kit it is either. The mold on the walls just to make it look like it's scratched up, like it's been used. This is the front door now. The front door I added in like those lights, and then I ended up adding like mirrors in the middle. So like it's a light up mirror in those like little rectangles. Then this is the only bedroom downstairs I went with like a very random color. I feel like I went with like pink. Like this room is completely pink. I was going very neutral right now. But then the minute I added in that chair, everything went pink. Honestly, everything went pink. I don't know, I quite like it though. I think it's a good idea. Pink for the room. I don't know, I just went for like maybe like a 3D. It's very just like a kid's messy room. I really like it. This one is like a Japanese kind of style. It doesn't really make much sense, but I was running very limited with the design idea. Still is the second bit, and I had this one is kind of more cottagey, but still kind of porcelain. It's very minimal. This room, I quite like the way it turned out. It's very simple. Master bedroom, I ended up having it all brown, as you can see, but I did change it to like a bluey color, which I didn't actually like. I will put a picture now of what it looks like in blue, and I'll put a picture now of what it looks like in brown. Tell me what you think in the comments. Which one's better? Which one looks worse? Let me know. And then there's a little balcony off to the side.
Floating down the old road where the grass grows through the cracks. Thought I heard you call my name, but it faded to the back. There was a place we used to hide, past the fence and crooked line. Every moment felt so wide. We were young and out of time. Every step I trace pulls me closer to your face. Still feel the sound of your heartbeat in the ground. When the night comes falling